Hey, welcome to another episode of the You Only Live Once Life and Business Innovation Style Meditations. I am Yinghan Hani. Today at Inhale, bringing you another yummy meditation so that you can be yummy in your body and in your life. Today we have a really exciting topic about financial potential and maximizing your financial potential. So the biggest challenge to financial potential and being at your wealthiest and feeling rich or feeling like you are earning enough money to not only sustain yourself but also to thrive is that there are a lot of confusion and a lot of holdbacks of your financial capability that are in your subconscious mind. So the conscious mind can always be looking for better opportunities and better ways of creating more wealth in your life. However, what holds you back actually is your subconscious. And when your subconscious has a level of comfortability in a certain financial bracket, it's very difficult for you to actually jump out of that into a new reality because your subconscious is comfortable in a specific bandwidth. It will always pull you back, or it will create stress in your workplace and conflict in your workplace so that you will stay within that space. So in order for you to get rid of that, it's really important to take a look at what your entire history and relationship is with money and finance, and be able to reduce the amount of stress and the amount of bad habits unconsciously that you are creating in your life in the unconscious level. So in this meditation, what we're going to do is we're going to deal with some of these relationships that you form with money. Even as a kid, if you're listening to your parents talk about it or listening to your relatives talk about it, these all influence your perception of what money is to you. And that in turn actually affects the way that you get a job and the way that you sustain your life and the way that you create a financially abundant lifestyle. So in this meditation, we're going to look at all of those and break and digest and remove as many of them as possible, and then invite the new financial you to come into this world. So whenever you're ready, just lie down, take a great seat, and we're going to get started. Okay, so set your intention before you begin of what your 10 out of 10 financial abundant self feels like. And the sentence goes like this: I feel something free, financially free, happy, supported, taken care of. Or it could also be I am abundant, I am wealthy, I am rich, whatever it is that feels good for you. I am yummily abundant. I create wealth wherever I go. I have opportunities coming to me from every direction. Whatever it is that fits your financial state, a 10 out of 10, that is your intention. So whenever you're ready, just close your eyes, get comfortable in your seat, and we will begin. Taking deep breaths in and out, allowing the breath to guide your entire experience. Breathing into a golden white light that's above your head. Imagine that. This is your flow. This is your abundance. This light that has landed above your head is your level of ultimate financial abundance. Breathe into that. Breathe in, and as you exhale, make the sound so that you can release anything that doesn't resonate, that doesn't fit with this white golden energy that's above your head. As you breathe that into your body, exhale anything that doesn't fit into the center of the earth at the back of your body, or imagine a big root connecting your butt to the center of the earth. Feeling opportunities that are around you. Breathe that in. And at the same time, also allowing yourself to realize where you currently are in this area. What level of financial ability are you here right now? From a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you at where you're at? Is it a 4? Is it a 3? What is the number for you? How much does it bother you? Breathe into that to really recognize where you are right now, honestly. And realize also the emotions that come with it. Shame, maybe. Disappointment, frustration, exhaustion even. Breathe into all those emotions of annoyance, irritability, how come I can't do better? The pressure that you put on yourself, breathe into that. And let it go to the center of the earth, release. Breathing in and release it all. Breathing that in again. And release it. Breathe into all the emotions you've ever had about money, shame, smallness, disempowerment, discouragement. Every negative emotions you've ever had about money, breathe into that and call it forth. And release. And again, everything from the past, the future, the present, breathe in. And release. And breathe into it again. Breathe into your chest and your throat. Allowing the shame and the smallness to release from that area as well. Any unconscious and conscious negative behavior, please step forth, breathe through it. Allowing the vibrations of the gong to connect with every part of you that is financially dependent, financially feeling like someone needs to save you, someone needs to help you, financially feeling like, oh, this job needs to be given to me. Like, release that thought, breathe into it. Grow up, learning how to grow up into this new financial level, new financial state. Breathe into that. you to realize and imagine a really, really long timeline that you see connected by beads in the back of your mind, in your mind's eye. Imagine a really long line of beads that is your timeline, each bead representing a moment in your life that you have had a bad relationship with money, or an incorrect one, or one that's distorted, that needs to be healed in order for you to be financially free. Let those moments in your timeline pop up like a bead above those moments all the way to the beginning of time. I want you to see that your timeline has a bunch of these different moments in it. Trusting that whatever it shows is the right one, trusting that whatever you see is correct. And if even you don't see anything, allow yourself to travel to the very first bead, a very first memory that you've had, where you decided that you had some sort of relationship with money. So what I want you to do is I want you to float above your timeline, going all the way back to the very first moment and very first memory of you. Whether you know it consciously or not, it doesn't matter, as long as you just go and hover above that memory bead. Travel all the way till the end, all the way to the very first one until there's nothing left behind it. Go all the way, using your brain, using your imagination, go all the way back. The very, 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 very first bead, I want you to look behind and see if there are any other beads behind that, and go to the very, very first memory that you've had that might have affected the way that you relate to money. Trusting your unconscious mind that it's going to show you whatever it needs to show you, and also know that it is trustworthy. You can trust what you see in your brain. There's no questions that you need to ask. No doubts needed. Breathe into that. You are doing it right. So whenever you see that one bead, trust that it's the last one and the very first one. I want you to take a dive deep into that bead. And in this bead, I want you to absorb whatever emotions and feelings you may or may not feel, whatever you see or don't see, whatever you hear or don't see, absorb it and breathe in. And release all the negativity into the center of the earth. Breathe in all the positive lessons here. You don't even need to know what specifically it is, but just set your intention to breathe in all the positive lessons. Breathe in. And release all the negativity it had caused. Or negativity in here, release. Breathing in all the positive lessons here again. And release. Breathing into your heart, healing all the wounds that may have come up, healing all the places that it may have hurt, whether you know it or not. Just breathe that healing light into your heart. burn away any and all negative emotions regarding this topic. Burn. And in a moment, I want you to rise above this memory back into the bead or above the bead and get out of this memory. Rise above it. And I want you to look at all the beads with all these memories of negative relationship with money and financial independence and financial freedom. And I want you to come back to the present moment as you look at all these beads, but at the same time using a really big gun that shoots out blue fire, burn every single bead along the way as you come back to the present moment. And on you go, breathing in. Every out breath, burn the memories away, burn the lessons learned, and carry the lessons learned forward. Plant the healing in every memory as you burn it, and you plant the healing. No more needing to be small, no more needing someone to save you, no more needing to rely on others, no more needing to work yourself to death in order for you to get financial rewards. No more need to stress about